Everyone thinks you need a $1,000 monster monitor to get buttery smooth gameplay. But that myth collapses right now. Because today, we're diving into the absolute best gaming monitors. Under $500 screens so good they'll have you double checking the price tag. And stick around, because one of these has a game-changing trick hidden in the panel. Something most players don't find until it's too late. Before we jump in, understand this. I live inside this tech world. I test gear nonstop. I see what performs, what fails, and what secretly punches way above its price. This list isn't sponsored. It's not fluff. It's the real breakdown you need before you spend a single dollar. The number one is AOCCQ-7G2. This thing hits hard with a 27-inch curved 1440p VA panel and a 165 Hz refresh rate that keeps motion velvet smooth. The contrast is insane for the price, giving you deeper blacks than most IPS competitors. And the curve pulls you right into the action. Plus, AMD FreeSync keeps screen tearing in check, even when your GPU dips during chaotic scenes. It's one of those monitors that nails the sweet spot: sharp image, fluid motion, and zero eye strain from long sessions. What people love is the immersion. The curve feels subtle but impactful, especially in competitive shooters or open-world titles where the world wraps into your vision. The stand feels solid, the build isn't flimsy, and the colors look rich straight out of the box. The downside, VA panels can show a little ghosting in very fast games. But unless you're playing at Esports Pro level, it's barely noticeable. If you want big visuals without blowing the budget, this is your move. The number 2 is LG to 7G and 800B. Ultra Gear. This one brings a super clean 144p IPS panel with fantastic color accuracy and a fast 144 Hz refresh rate. IPS means wide viewing angles with bright, punchy colors, perfect if you play cinematic games or also want something for creative work. And the response time is lightning fast for the price, giving you crisp clarity during quick flicks and camera turns. Real-world use feels sharp, vibrant, and stylish. It's lightweight, looks premium, and delivers that signature LG smoothness. The stand is the weak point. It's not as adjustable as competitors, but the panel quality absolutely makes up for it. This is the balanced pick: great color performance, great clarity, and no weird compromises. Tell me down in the comments, what's more important to you, crisp colors or deep contrast? The number 3 is MSI Optics GT7 III. If you want pure speed on a budget, this is your monster. It's a 1080p IPS panel with a 165 Hz refresh rate and ultra-fast response times for competitive first players. The image looks clean and consistent even during chaotic firefights. Adaptive sync support keeps your frame pacing smooth, and the low blue light tech helps prevent those 2A any headaches after long sessions. Out in the real world, this monitor feels made for competitive gamers. Lightweight, simple, no nonsense, just performance. The color accuracy isn't pro level, but that's not why you get the screen. You get it for raw speed. If your priority is ranking up, not pixel peeping, this one feels dialed in and laser focused. Quick pattern interrupt. Did you know most players can't visually perceive improvements above 170 Hz unless they're competitive? That's why a tuned 165 Hz like this hits so hard. The number 4 is Gigabyte M7Q. Here's where that earlier tease comes into play. This monitor hides a crazy feature: a built-in KVM switch. Yep, remember the game-changing trick I mentioned? This is it. You can control two devices with one keyboard and mouse, instantly switching setups. Huge if you run a gaming PC and a laptop side by side. Beyond that, the 144p IPS panel looks gorgeous, with a 170 Hz overclock and solid HDR support for the price. In real use, it's shockingly convenient. The colors pop, motion is smooth, and the stand adjusts with ease. The sub-pixel layout is quirky and might look odd when reading small text, but for gaming it's a beast. If you're a multitasker or content creator who also games, This one gives you more versatility than basically anything else under $500. The number 5 is Asus TUF Gaming VG-7AQ. This thing is a durability tank with a killer combination. 1 for OP resolution, 165 Hz refresh rate, and ASUS's LME sync tech, which reduces motion blur without breaking adaptive sync. That's insanely rare at this price. The brightness is strong, colors look natural, and the response time stays crisp during high-speed action. Using it feels smooth, precise, and very tuned. The stand is one of the best in the sub-$500 category, flexible, solid, no wobble. If you're sensitive to motion blur or love fast shooters, this monitor nails the clarity. Downsides: the built-in speakers are weak, but honestly, if you're gaming with speakers, we need to talk. The number 6 is Samsung Odyssey G527. This one cranks the immersion to max with a dramatic 1000R curve way deeper than most. The 1440p VA panel gives rich blacks and strong contrast, perfect for story-heavy games where atmosphere matters. The 144 Hz refresh rate keeps scenes smooth, and the overall vibe is cinematic. The curve is the star here. The first time you sit down with it, it feels like the game wraps around you. It's fantastic for single-player adventures or racing games. Downsides: the stand is basic, and the curve might feel extreme if you've only used flat screens. But if immersion is your goal, this thing delivers big. Quick story break because this actually happened. I once tested an Odyssey G5 during a late-night run of a horror game. That 1000R curve literally made me jump out of my chair when something lunged from the side, because the screen felt like peripheral vision. That's when I knew immersion isn't just graphics, it's geometry. Alright, let's drop the final value bomb. Under $500. You don't need perfection, you need the right trade-offs. IPS gives you color and clarity. VA gives you contrast and depth. Want raw speed? Go 165 Hz and don't look back. Want immersion? Curve it. And always check panel type, brightness, and stand adjustability before you buy. So now the big question: which side are you on, team speed or team immersion? Drop your vote in the comments and let the battle begin. And if this breakdown helped you out, smash that subscribe button. I've got a full deep dive on the best gaming desk setups coming next, and trust me, you don't want to miss it.